Hello, it's Mark here from Making Yours, and today I have another video for you single mums out there. It's going to be the second of what's now 3 videos, and today we're discussing what to do on dates once you're out there with guys with specific tips just for single mums. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is the second video for you lovely single mums out there, and today we are talking what to do once you're out there. So the third video will be what to do once you bring him home. The first video was on how do you get back out there and how do you make the time to get back out there. Today's video, we're giving you 5 specific pointers for single mums to do once you're out there and once you're on the date with guys. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you utilize mini dates. Now, mini dates are little crushed in dates. They might be as little as 20 minutes, 20, 40 minutes, using your lunch breaks, being very spontaneous with dates. See, as a mum, you're a lot more time poor than what a lot of other single women who don't have kids might be. So you want to make sure you use the time you have. You're going to have to get more spontaneous with your dates. You're going to have to get faster with them. You're not going to have as much time that you can devote to it. In the first video, we talked about making that time, and that's still something that you have to do. Prioritize yourself. But you still have to use the time you have because you're just naturally not going to have as much. So you want to compress these things in. Mini dates means that you can meet 2, 3 guys in the same afternoon, in the same little period. It means being spontaneous with your dates, maybe a lunch break at work, you find a way to go on a date. You just want to utilize these short little dates as part of your dating strategy. As a single mum, mini dates will be your best friend. Number 2, don't make your kids a focus. So the temptation as a mum is to go out on a date and talk all about the kids. You're in that headspace most of the week. It's really tempting that that's what your dates are about as well. But a guy doesn't want to know all about your kids. He wants to get to know you. You have things that you love outside of your kids. You have stuff that's about you, quirks that's about you. You want to talk about all those things that are unique to you. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. You're thinking, Mark, being a mum is all I do right now. It's all I think about. And that's beautiful and that's sweet. And there's more to you than that. You want to make sure you remember that. Now, you may have forgotten those things because you may not have accessed them in such a long time. But in that first video, we talked about making time for those things. So you want to make sure that you remember what those things are, talk about those things, and of course you mention your kids, but you don't make them a focus of your dates. Number 3, no bad-mouthing the ex. This is great dating advice for any woman, but particularly with single mums, because the dad is usually around in some form, or there comes that question of where is the dad? And you don't want to be bad-mouthing the ex. Even if the ex is a douche, if you bad-mouth him, it makes the guy you're on a date with think, is this going to be how she talks about me one day? It's not the impression you want to give. If you have nothing at all nice to say about your ex, just don't say anything. Or if you are going to say something, frame it as something you're grateful for and something you learn from. Number 4, take things slowly. So it can be tempting as a single mum when you don't have much time to meet and date people, that when you find someone who you do really connect with, to want to push things forward, to want to go, oh, I'm not going to meet many men. I'm not going to have this chance very often to meet men. I really want this to work. And you get tempted to push it forward fast. If anything, as a mum, it's more important for you to take it slow because you have your kids to consider as well. You really want to make sure that you keep your head screwed on with it all. You keep seeing him, you keep communicating your interests, but that you let the relationship and the dating phase evolve nice and slowly. And number 5, you want to delay the introduction to your children. So remember that children are very perceptive and they're very attachment orientated, especially between the ages of 2 and 10. They're learning all about love and attachment and how it works. And it is the worst thing in the world to have men in their lives for a few months, attaching to them and then leaving and disappearing for a child's belief system. If you want to raise anxious or avoidant children, have loved ones coming and going constantly from their life. You want to delay introduction until both you've known him for a few months at least and you're in an exclusive relationship. If you're not in an exclusive relationship, and if you haven't known him at least a few months, it's too soon to introduce him to the kids. Well, that is 5 tips for getting back out there, and once you're out there, what to do as a single mum. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications, give the video a thumbs up, and leave your thoughts, comments, questions, etc. all below. Don't forget, I'm going to have another video out on this. If you haven't watched the first one on how to get back out there, watch that one, and the next one's going to focus on introducing him to the kids. So thank you so much for watching. If you're a single mum, you're the best, and much respect to you, and I hope to see you in the next video very soon.